All right, y'all. It's story time. Get comfortable. Let me tell y'all about my story, right? So, y'all know Spirit said, tell your story. So, I think I'm going to start with my first encounter with Jesus or the spiritual realm. That's what I'm gonna just say, the spiritual realm. Okay. So I've always been into reading the Bible, trying to learn about God. I experienced a lot of sleep paralysis at the age of 8 and 9. Didn't really know what that was until I was older, but I've definitely been pushed off the roof in my dream and woke up the moment that I was about to hit the concrete. And then I remember one of those dreams when I was about to die in my dream. I woke up and that's when I experienced sleep paralysis for the first time. I literally was being choked while sleeping, but that's a story for another time. There was a lot going on in my household, so we just save that for another time. So let's just get into this one. Um, I was 11 years old when I lost my aunt to domestic violence. Now, very, very sad. Of course, I didn't understand what domestic violence was until I actually wound up experiencing that myself as an adult. Story for another time. Okay, so now I'm crying myself to sleep. Boo hoo, can't believe she's gone. Like I'm very much introverted. So it was hard to connect with someone and feel like I was understood. I mean, I was getting visions already, seeing things, didn't know how to talk about it. But anywho, I found solace in her company. And so when, you know, we lost her, it was hard and I wound up crying myself to sleep, and I just remember really just falling out, just crying. And that night when I fell asleep, I was visited she visited me in my dream, and we buried her in a baby blue dress. Now, I don't know if you know the poem Footprints, but a part of the poem, it says there, you'll see there'll be two sets of footprints. And even no, you may see footprints in the sand, and even though there's only one set, just know that I'm still here with you. And so when I seen her in her dreams walking on the boardwalk, she lived in Coney Island, and rest in peace, Auntie. Her name is Lorraine Bailey. We called her Aunt Dit. So we were walking on a boardwalk, and over the water, there was the sun shining, and then above, in front of me, there was more light. But I just assumed that that was more like sun continuing. But then I'm looking over to her, and I'm just babbling. Oh my gosh, Auntie, I can't believe you came. I can't believe you just left me. You left me. How could you do this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And she doesn't say anything. She's dead. you know but I had to check myself, because now I'm like, hold on, is this real? I'm 11 years old, let's be real. I'm like, is this real? Look over to, she was on my right side, and I looked, and it was the baby blue dress that we buried her in. And so now I'm like, okay, hold on, I know we just buried you in that dress. So I looked down, and she's not walking, she's floating. I look down at my feet. I'm walking. So I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm here. Oh, all right. But now I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Because there's definitely a feeling coming up above me, but there's a light. It looks like the sun. But then I look over there, and I'm like, okay, that's the sun. I can see that. I can't really see but there's a light up there. And I just start going off again, like, oh my gosh, like, because now I realize this is her, because the poem Footprints came into my head, and I realized, wow, no, I may only see my footprints, but she's here with me, and it's like she's here. And I also remember in the Bible where God says that He will only He's the only one who will give permission to allow the dead to visit you. Um, and that's how I know the difference between like his dreams and demonic dreams. But again, stories for another time. I tell you, I got them. um so now I'm sitting here like, okay, this is definitely her. And I'm just crying. She doesn't say anything, but she has a red rose in her hand, and she hands me a red rose. And after she handed me the red rose, concluding that was her way of saying goodbye, and she just continues to float up ahead. And I'm just watching her in astonishment, because now I'm really like looking back at the sun across the water, and I'm looking at that because I'm just like, wait, where's she going? And I realized that the light above in front of us did emit a feeling, and I felt very warm. I felt at peace. And when she handed me that rose and she floated up into the light got bigger and bigger and brighter. And it was definitely a welcoming feeling. Can't say I've seen some silhouette or nothing like that. No, I didn't see that. But I definitely watched her go into the light. And after that, it after she went into the light, it was almost like a big flash, and then it just went black. And my dream was over, and that was it. And I've never seen my aunt again. She's never visited me again, but that stayed with me forever, because that was me. That was God allowing me to heal, because I felt like the hurt that I was feeling, it probably would have kept her bound here. So definitely allowing me to let her go and seeing her in the spirit healed me. And I was and it gave me confirmation that the afterlife is real, spiritual life is real, God is real. And I hope that what you guys take from that is that please don't think that there's not life after death, because it is. And I was able to watch it happen. So God bless you all. Yeah, so let me know what you think about my story in the comments. Tell me if you ever experienced something like that, or tell me what your experiences are. Love to hear it.